Hanging with Mr. Cooper is an American television sitcom that graced the ABC network from September 1992 to August 1997. This sitcom enjoyed a successful 5-season run, comprising 101 remarkable episodes, with Mark Curry and Holly Robinson starring as the central characters. Created by Jeff Franklin, who also took on the role of producer in collaboration with Warner Brothers Television, the show revolves around a single high school teacher and basketball coach navigating the challenges of his career and relationships with neighbors. Mr. Cooper maintains a positive outlook on life, offering advice and fun to those around him. Recognized as one of the best shows of its time, the sitcom garnered multiple award nominations, securing 2 wins out of 9. As one of the greatest shows, Hanging with Mr. Cooper featured a talented cast, and in this video, we'll highlight some of the cast members who have passed away. Stay tuned to our channel, where we showcase videos of this nature. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Nell Carter. Nell Carter holds a prominent role among the main cast members of the television sitcom Hanging with Mr. Cooper, fondly recognized by fans of the show as P.J. Moore. Carter graced the series with her presence in 44 episodes from 1993 to 1995. Tragically, on January 23, 2003, at the age of 54, Carter collapsed and passed away at her residence in Beverly Hills. Her son Joshua discovered her lifeless body that evening. Abiding by a stipulation in Carter's will, no autopsy was conducted. Relying on blood tests, X-rays, and a brief physical examination, the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office determined that Carter's demise was likely due to probable arteriosclerotic heart disease, with diabetes a contributing condition. Born Nell Ruth Hardy on September 13, 1948, in Birmingham, Alabama, she was one of 9 children born to Edna Mae and Horace Hardy. Raised in a Catholic family but later identifying as Pentecostal, Carter had a challenging early life, witnessing her father's electrocution at the age of 2. She began showcasing her vocal talents as a child on a local gospel radio show and became a church choir member. At 15, she started performing at local venues and joined the Renaissance Ensemble, performing at coffee houses and gay bars. At 19, she adopted the surname Carter and moved to New York City with the Renaissance Ensemble, initially singing in various establishments before landing her Broadway debut in the 1971 rock opera Soon, which unfortunately closed after 3 performances. Carter's Broadway journey continued, and she achieved stardom with her Tony Award-winning role in the musical Ain't Misbehavin' in 1978. Her theatrical contributions extended to winning an Emmy for the same role in a televised performance in 1982. While she was initially cast as Effie White in the Broadway musical Dreamgirls in 1978, Carter withdrew from the production during development to pursue a television role on Ryan's Hope. Despite not participating in the premiere, her impact on Broadway remained significant, with additional credits including Dude and a role in the 20th anniversary production of Annie, where she portrayed Miss Hannigan. In 2001, Carter made a special guest appearance on the debut episode of Reba and continued her involvement with the series, featuring in 3 episodes during Season 1. The subsequent year, Carter made 2 guest appearances on Ally McBeal. By 2002, she was in rehearsal for a rendition of Raisin, a stage musical adaptation of A Raisin in the Sun, in Long Beach, California. She starred in the 2003 film Swing. Her ultimate on-screen performance was in the comedy film Back by Midnight, which hit theaters in 2005, marking 2 years post her passing. In the early 1980s, Carter made a suicide attempt, and around 1985, she entered a drug detox facility to combat a persistent cocaine addiction. Tragically, her brother Bernard succumbed to complications from AIDS in 1989. Carter tied the knot with mathematician and lumber executive George Krenicki and embraced Judaism in 1982. However, marital troubles arose, leading to her filing for divorce from Krinicki in 1989, and the divorce was officially concluded in 1992. Carter was a mother to 3 children, daughter Tracy and sons Joshua and Daniel. In a unique turn of events, she adopted both Joshua and Daniel as newborns within a 4-month span. Despite efforts to expand her family through adoption twice more, both attempts were unsuccessful. In her initial try, Carter invited a young pregnant woman to reside in her home with the intention of adopting the child. But the birth mother ultimately chose to retain custody. Carter also faced health challenges, undergoing surgery in 1992 to repair 2 aneurysms. Following a brief marriage to Roger LaRocque in June 1992, the couple divorced the subsequent year. In 1995, Carter declared bankruptcy, and a second filing occurred in 2002. Kristoff St John. Kristoff St John is another key member of the main cast from the TV series Hangin with Mr. Cooper, who has passed away. St. John featured in 6 episodes as Eric. He passed away at his residence in Los Angeles, California, on February 3, 2019, at the age of 52. His death was officially deemed accidental, with hypertrophic cardiomyopathy listed as the cause. Born on July 15, 1966, in New York City, Kristoff St. John grew up in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and Los Angeles. His father, Kristoff St. John, is a producer, actor, and director, while his stepmother, Marie, is an entertainer. As a 10-year-old, St. John had a prominent role in the Saturday morning comedy Big John, Little John, aired on NBC in 1976. In the 1979 ABC miniseries Roots, The Next Generations, he portrayed a young Alex Haley. St. John also made a brief appearance as Booker Brown on the ABC sitcom Happy Days, and he played a boyfriend of Denise Huxtable in an early episode of The Cosby Show. In his initial major role, he featured as Charlie Richmond Jr. in the 1985 CBS sitcom Charlie & Co. St. John's debut in soap operas came with the role of Adam Marshall on the NBC soap opera Generations. After the show's cancellation in 1991, he originated the character of Neil Winters on The Young and the Restless, holding the role for 28 years. No African-American actor had more appearances on the series than St. John. He won the Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Younger Actor in a Drama Series in 1992. On September 5, 1994, he hosted CBS Soap Break. In 2005, St. John became a special host for TV Guide Channel. He received his 5th Daytime Emmy nomination in 2007, this time for Outstanding Supporting Actor. In 2008, he won his 2nd Daytime Emmy as Outstanding Supporting Actor in a drama series. In 2014, A Man Called God, a documentary co-directed by St. John and his father, Kristoff St. John, premiered at the San Diego Black Film Festival. The film received accolades at various festivals, including the American Documentary Film Festival and the Beverly Hills Film Festival. Kristoff's final portrayal as Neil aired on February 6, 2019, and it was later revealed in late April that Neil had passed away from a stroke. St. John experienced 2 marriages and divorces. He had a son, Julian, 1989-2014, and a daughter, Paris Nicole, born 1992, with his first wife, boxer Mia St. John. Julian tragically died by suicide on November 23, 2014, after battling long-term mental illness. St. John was married to Alana Nadal from 2001 to 2007, and they had a daughter, Lola, born April 15, 2003. On August 31, 2018, he became engaged to Russian model Ksenia Olegovna Mikaleva. St. John was an advocate for veganism and animal rights, participating in 2 PETA ad campaigns. Jeanette Dubois. Jeanette Dubois also had an opportunity to grace the TV series Hanging with Mr. Cooper with her presence. She featured in the show as one of Mr. Cooper's relatives, Dorothy Cooper. Actress and vocalist Jeanette Dubois passed away at her Glendale, California residence. She was 74. As per the Associated Press, Law enforcement responded to a call at her home Monday night. She seems to have passed away in her sleep overnight due to natural causes. Dubois is most famously remembered for her portrayal of the alluring and lively Willona Woods on the popular 1970s sitcom Good Times, crafted by Norman Lear for CBS. The character's significance grew as the series bid farewell to the lead John Amos during the show's third season and Esther Roll, who was absent in the show's fifth season. Janet Jackson joined the sitcom in its fifth season, playing Wood's adopted daughter, Penny. Jackson and Dubois shared a long-lasting friendship in real life, with Jackson posting pictures of the duo throughout the years. In December, Dubois reunited with her former castmates, Amos, Bernadette Stannis, and Jimmy Walker for ABC's Live in front of a studio audience. Though she didn't reprise the role that brought her widespread recognition, she was dancing and clapping during a dress rehearsal attended by EW as spectators cheered to witness them all together again on the recreated set. On Feb 1, Dubois, Stannis, Walker, and Good Times co-stars Ralph Carter and Johnny Brown met with fans and took photos at the 2020 Hollywood show. Dubois famously sang and co-wrote the Jeffersons' theme song, Movin' On Up. Her credits encompass a range of television and film projects, including A Man Called Adam, Sanford and Son, Kojak, The Facts of Life, Roots, The Next Generations, A Different World, Beverly Hills Nino Tutsero, and Everybody Loves Raymond. She clinched 2 Emmy Awards in her career, both for her voiceover work on the PJs. Dubois leaves behind 3 surviving children, Berghart, Ronnie, and Yovan Dubois. Her son, Raj Kristogupta, passed away in 1987 after a 3-year battle with cancer. He was 36. Luis Avalos, recognized as Principal Rivas by enthusiasts of the TV series Hanging with Mr. Cooper, is another member from the series who has passed away. Avalos featured in just 5 episodes of the series, and though his part was brief, he succeeded in injecting vitality and added interest to the sitcom. Cuban-born artist Luis Avalos, renowned for his contributions to the PBS children's program The Electric Company, passed away Wednesday after recently experiencing a heart episode. He was 67. Avalos joined Electric Company during its second season and portrayed various characters, notably Dr. Dulots, establishing him as one of the early Latino actors prominently showcased in mainstream media. He continued as a cast member on the show, sharing the screen with luminaries such as Morgan Freeman, Rita Moreno, and Bill Cosby, until the series concluded in 1977. Avalos then appeared in 21 episodes of the CBS hospital-based sitcom ER as Dr. Thomas Esquivel and took on the role of Principal Rivas on ABC's Hangin' with Mr. Cooper. Among his other television appearances are Jack and Bobby, Full House, Resurrection Blyvid, and NYPD Blue. The Havana native also featured in several films, including Jungle to Jungle, alongside Tim Allen and The Ringer, with Johnny Knoxville. His final cinematic project, 5 Hours a Day, premiered in 2008. Beyond his acting pursuits, Avalos established the America's Theater Arts Foundation in Los Angeles in 2000, aiming to foster productions inspired by Latin American dramas. Hugh Dayne is one of the guest actors from the TV series Hanging with Mr. Cooper, who has passed away. Dayne featured in a single episode of the show as Xavier back in 1993, creating a memorable scene. Hugh Dayne, renowned for his recurring portrayal of Hank the security guard on NBC's The Office, has passed away at the age of 75. Co-star Rainn Wilson shared the news with fans on Twitter, expressing, "Rip Hugh Dayne, a.k.a. Hank the security guard. He was one of the greats. So kind, funny, talented. We will all miss him." Wilson also encouraged donations in Dayne's name to the Los Angeles Inner City Cultural Center. The organization had previously confirmed Dayne's demise on May 16th, along with details about a memorial service for the actor. Dayne's journey as an actor commenced with a role in the 1989 video game It Came from the Desert, with his initial TV appearance in a two-part episode of Hunter. He made his cinematic debut in 1991, portraying a prison guard in the crime thriller Ricochet. Beyond the office, Dayne made several brief appearances in some of television's most popular sitcoms, including The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Hangin' with Mr. Cooper, Boy Meets World, Friends, Sister, and Monk. He also featured in films like Little Fockers and Bridesmaids. John Wesley. The accomplished actor John Wesley is another member of the cast from the TV series Hanging with Mr. Cooper, who has passed away. Wesley appeared on the show as Mr. Toplin in only 2 episodes back in 1995. John Wesley, the actor renowned for portraying Dr. Hoover on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, has passed away. He was 72. Wesley succumbed to complications resulting from a prolonged battle with multiple myeloma, as confirmed by his family to Variety. Jerry Pass, Wesley's manager and producer, expressed in a statement, "John Wesley was a present to the world, for his benevolence and elegance are immortalized in his contributions to theater, TV, and film. I am devastated to have lost a close friend today." Born on March 1947, in Lake Charles, Lay, John Wesley Houston earned degrees from the University of California, San Diego and the University of San Diego. Prior to embarking on an acting career, Wesley served in the United States Army during the Vietnam War. Throughout his extensive career, Wesley collaborated with talents such as Denzel Washington, Albert Finney, Barbra Streisand, Tim Burton, and Morgan Freeman. Wesley boasts over 100 film and television credits, including The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Missing in Action, Big Fish, Stop, or My Mom Will Shoot, always outnumbered with Lawrence Fishburne and Martin. He also made guest appearances on Frasier, The Jeffersons, Benson, and The Man from UNCLE. Most recently, he co-starred in 2016's The Midnighters, a true crime thriller directed by Julian Fort. His final project was Second Acts, a short film created by Jerry Pass and directed by Anya Adams. Wesley also graced the stage in Ionesco's Macbeth and Lillian Hellman's Toys in the Attic at the Old Globe Theater, along with An American Clock by Arthur Miller and Wild Oats at the Mark Taper Forum. Wesley is survived by his wife, Jenny Houston, his mother, Hazel Baskin, his daughters, Kimiko Camille Houston and Kinshasha Houston, stepson, Kyler Ritchie, siblings, and grandson. Hey, folks, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the content and found it valuable. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps support the channel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with all the latest videos and you'll be part of an amazing community that shares similar interests. Now, before you go, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on today's topic or suggest what you'd like to see in future videos. Your feedback means the world to me, and I love engaging with this fantastic community. And hey, if you want even more content, check out the playlist on your screen right now. I've curated some fantastic videos that I think you'll enjoy,